Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be another Canadian Soldier Reacts video, and today we are looking at the Chinese Iron Army troops conduct live fire training. Now, those of you who know me and have been with the channel for a while know that I am a former Canadian Forces Special Service Force soldier from 1987 to 1998 with the 1st Battalion of the Royal Canadian Regiment. I've worked with a lot of armies all over the world. I have not worked with the Chinese Army for probably obvious reasons. So all I'm going to be able to do today is compare what we're seeing here to what I've done and try to tell you what it is that they're trying to accomplish or trying to show. So without further interruption, let's get into it. Oh yeah, and I've turned off the sound. Okay, first of all, that's dumb. And that's dumb too. Okay, so right off the hop, it looks to me like this is a promotional video. And yeah, I think it's the New China TV who put this out. So this is a propaganda video, plain and simple, trying to make you believe that the Chinese army is really, really good. But here's the thing. That knee slide that they did and that roll that they did, dumb. Especially in live fire training. Like, in live fire training, we wouldn't be able to do anything like that. And it's not something you want your guys doing in the field in real life either. In your training, you're looking to create muscle memory so that it happens without you having to think about it. And you're looking for the most efficient methods possible. And doing rolls and knee slides is just Hollywood crap for the camera. So don't do it. Like, look at this. This is just stupid. Plates, interesting. Okay, so this is all right. This is a fairly reasonable obstacle course. We do obstacle courses similar to this, but we don't do it during live fire training. We'll do rundowns. We'll do section attacks. In fact, I've done a company attack in a live fire situation with vehicles. Did we do it with the Lavs? We did it with the Grizzlies, definitely with the 50 cals. I think I've done it with the Lavs with the 30 millimeters. And they're firing with you. So live fire training like this, pretty reasonable. But what I'm seeing here with them slinging weapons and taking it off and running in front of each other. And look, he's firing by this guy as he's going across this rope bridge. Yeah, this is for the camera stuff, very much. Canada would not let you do this, not like this. And okay, he's literally, what he can see in front of him is 5 feet in front of him. He sees grass, and what he's doing is firing blindly into the grass. Like, that's just silly. So here we have some marching. And it looks like they're singing. Yay. So Special Forces, and I don't know if these guys are Special Forces, but we did a great deal of marching. But those guys were obviously in very small kit, like basically web gear, and it seemed like reasonably small web gear too, reasonably light web gear. This loading up quickly, nah. We would do a lot of drills in dismounting quickly and getting into section attack order dress, but we wouldn't do a lot of loading drills. At least not like that. It almost looked like they were in a race there. And this, you're not going to be so close. If you're under battlefield conditions or tactical conditions, you're not going to be so close. So these guys are literally just moving up to the firing line, administrative movement basically. this is not a tactical exercise, at least not at this point. Nice looking vehicles, though. I don't know how good those vehicles are. It looks like a 30-ish millimeter gun on them, which is actually quite a nice gun. The Bradley has shown that really, really well in the current war. The 30 millimeter gun put a couple dozen rounds on a target, and it can really do well. So these guys are all scrimmed up. Well, some of them are. You notice the camera is sticking on the guy with the cam and the shawl and the scrim, but as the guys were running by, they didn't have it. Oh, I don't know. I like that compass. So in Canada, we use Silva, or we used Silva and Sunto type compasses. They were in Mills. Very, very accurate compasses. Yeah, you see, the first three guys are in scrim and the rest of them are not. So I don't know if the first three guys are supposed to be recce or what. And then they shake out into a that's a pretty close battle line. And then again, they're firing. Look at what's in front of them. They're firing at grass. So very much put on for the camera. So air insertions, another big thing that we would do. Like I'd say close to half of our training on insertions was air. We would do a lot of vehicle stuff, and then we would do a lot of just ground walking, section attacks, that kind of stuff. Repelling from the helicopters, pretty standard stuff too. Now, all of this running in a live fire situation, whether they're so close, again, that's not really the kind of thing that you're going to be doing in an actual tactical situation. You're a lot more methodical. You've got battle lines, and you're pretty well regimented or scripted in what you're doing. So this video is just to show the capabilities of the Chinese army. And from this, to be honest, you can't exactly tell what their capabilities are. They're obviously showing you a very curated set of images. But I mean, the stuff that I'm looking at, the self-propelled gun, that looks like 105 to 120 millimeters, somewhere around there, self-propelled gun. It looks like it could be a reasonable piece of kit. Now this thing with these guys running through their battle lines, oh my God! And that guy was firing through that smoke, throwing grenades while you're running. Yeah, no. Oh, and this is really interesting. That stick that they've got is extremely interesting. So in Canada, we used, I keep doing that, right? My knowledge literally is 87 to 98, so older knowledge. But in Canada, we used, and actually I've seen recently that they still have them. So the Carl Gustaf 84 millimeter rocket launcher, it's technically a two-man fire, but one man is the loader and literally just watching the backblast area and then watching the fall of the round. So technically it's two-man, but it can be fired by one man. And there's no stick that you carry to rest the thing on. I've never seen that before. So, what I'm seeing here, to be honest, is not terribly impressive. In general, the training looks reasonable, but you can tell just by the way that they've shot this thing that they're showing you very specific things that they want you to see. And if you look really closely, some of the things that they're doing just make no sense at all. They're obviously done just for the camera. So I can't really tell what kind of an army or what kind of training they've got from this, because of how curated it is. But all in all, what they're showing here is pretty reasonable stuff for regular army. So that's about it, guys. If you like this video, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, really helps. And share the video around. Share the channel around. It really helps me out. And if you've got any thoughts of videos that you'd like to do, please leave some suggestions down in the comments. I've had a couple people make suggestions. I love those, and I've either made videos on those before, or I'm looking to make videos for people that have asked, and I'll continue to do that. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.